This is the shape of the disassembled part. Compare it. There must be no damage when dismantling. Cockpit with the tangents inside is used as a fixture after molding. Fold the two internal pressure lines from the front to the back. Folded front to back peripheral leaf. To perforated leaves at the front, folded back to front. Top leaf, reverse side folded to face. Partition. Fold the two pressing lines in the middle from the front to the back. The two holes in the middle of the partition just correspond to the holes in the middle row of the cockpit. The higher end of the partition is the front end. The blades on both sides of the bulkhead wrap around the two facings in the middle of the cockpit. Align the holes. Get the rivets ready. Chair. Front hole location align with the hole location in the middle row of the cockpit. Align the holes and run the rivets through. Install the second seat. Penetrate the rivet as a whole. The rivet is cut off at the position of 2 to 3 mm on the surface of the material. Melt forging. Riveting. This is a cockpit layout with the seats in a single row. Complete the cockpit. This is the version after disassembly. Compare it with it. There must be no damage when dismantling. Fold and shape the position with pressure line for later use. In the net, here needs to have several repair steps. Add the press line in the middle of the left and right sheets. The middle grid is divided into 3 sections to remove the excess material in the tangent line. Make a hole in the bottom of the logo. According to the size of the aperture, the two sides of the aperture are cut vertically. On the left and right sides of the page, the upper hole is open. Pay attention to the orientation. This is a horizontal opening. After the hole is open, the leaf is used as both a plug-in unit and a fastener. Get the rivets ready. Chassis. Grill. Flip up to the reverse side and align the holes. Reserve the bottom into holes in the middle. Rivet the left and right holes at the end. Press the rivet head to stretch and rotate to make the material surface fit better. Cut the rivets. Melt forging. Riveting. Left side rivet. Melt forging. Riveting. Wind knife. This is the opposite. The 3 holes in the middle row correspond to the holes in the upper row of the middle net. Pay attention to the upper and lower directions. Complete the rivets for 3 holes. Fold the upper and lower leaves. The left and right sides of the bottom are attached to expand the fastener installation. The left and right end leaves are folded. Press the line on the top of the folding air knife. Press the line at the bottom of the folding air knife. The opening of the leaf is used as a fastener. Pass through the middle net and the interlayer of the chassis and fasten the rivets. Rotate until the bottom press line is parallel. Rear hole alignment. Repeat to complete the left fastener. Rivet the 2 reserve holes in the middle. This is the hole distribution after completion. The 3 grills correspond to the 3 empty floors of the net. Insert the grill into the corresponding hollowed out layer. The top opening of the leaf through the net and the chassis of the interlayer. The press line of the leaf fits the press line of the bottom. Get in shape. Complete the installation of the network. This is the version after disassembly. Compare it with it. Part of the version has a film. Remove the film first. There must be no damage when dismantling. Fold and shape the position with pressure line for later use. The door is a mirror part with many components. Let's finish the left door first. This is the shape required for the left side door. All versions are from the front. Pay attention to distinguish the orientation and the order of assembly. Prepare the rivets. Left side door attachment hinge. Pay attention to distinguish the upper and lower directions. Press the 2 lines in the middle and fold them from the front to the back. Press the upper and lower lines and fold the reverse side to the front side. Hinge after folding into shape. Left door windshield. The upper and lower rows of holes of the left windshield, corresponding to the upper and lower rows of holes of the door connecting hinge. First, complete the riveting of the 3 holes in the bottom row. Press the rivet head to stretch and rotate to make the surface of the material fit better. Cut the rivet. Melt forging. Riveting. Complete the riveting of the bottom row of holes. Door panel. Pay attention to up, down, left and right. This is the front. Flip from top to back. Through the interlayer of the windshield and the hinge. Align the holes. Finish riveting the hole at the front end of the hinge. Cut the rivet. Melt forging. Riveting. The rivet is passed through the middle hole and turned over to the back. Front panel. Front view. Align the holes and thread the rivets. Door side molding. Flip heads up to tails. Align the holes and thread the rivets. Cut the rivet to complete the riveting. Rivet the right hole. Complete the riveting of the top row of holes. The decorative strip needs 2 anti-pressing lines. The top leaf of the decorative strip is used as a plug-in through the interlayer with the lining panel. Fit molded trim strip. Body connecting hinge. Flip heads to tails. The whole position of the front leaf is above the center line. Pay attention to the direction. Fold the perforated leaf on the left and right. The door hinge acts as an outer interlayer. Align with the body hinge holes. Hinge limit version. Fold the perforated leaves on the left and right. Fold fit limit version. The outer layer of the limited version is wrapped with hinges. Align the holes. Rivet runs through from top to bottom, which is convenient for riveting. The rivets press against the stop plate and fit against the inner wall. Cut the rivet. Melt forging. Riveting. Fit the stop plate to the rivet. Folding the leaf with pressing line on the left and right sides of the limited version. Door panel, reverse side down to front side. At the bottom hole, cut the left and right sides vertically according to the size of the hole. In the position of pressing line, fold it from front to back. Hold leaf as a plug-in. Through the door hinge and the interlayer of the left windscreen. The pressing line at the bottom of the door panel is parallel to the bottom of the door hinge. Complete the left door. This is the shape required for the right side door. All versions are from the front. Pay attention to distinguish the orientation and the order of assembly. Follow the assembly sequence of the left side door and continue to complete the right side door in a mirror image. Completed left and right side doors. This is the version after disassembly. Compare it. There must be no damage when disassembling the parts. Left skirt. Right side skirt. Arrange according to the layout of the version before disassembly. Fixture patch. Each patch has a corresponding hole in the middle row. Pay attention to the front and back, as well as the hole pitch in the front, back, left and right directions. Prepare the rivets. Finish the riveting of the left skirt first. Front view. Front end fastener patch. Front view. Fit the corresponding holes in the middle row. Rivet the rivets through. Press the rivet head to stretch and rotate to make the surface of the material fit better. Cut the rivet. Melt forging. Riveting. Front end facing patch after riveting. Rear end fastener patch, front. Cut the rivet. Melt forging. Riveting. Rear end facing patch after riveting. Left rear skirt. Front view. Fixture patch. Front view. Cut the rivet. Melt forging. Riveting. Left rear skirt retainer patch after riveting. The skirt is a mirror piece. In the way of the mirror piece, continue to complete the riveting of the right skirt. This is the way the back skirt needs to be cut in several places. Left rear skirt, right rear skirt. Open the hole at the bottom of the patch close to the fastener. The skirt is a mirror piece, cut in the way of a mirror piece. The bottom of the hole is used as the cutting line. The bottom of the pressing line between the facing piece patch and the hole position is used as the opening end. Retain the diameter of the whole hole after drilling and use it as a fastener. Left rear skirt after opening. In a mirror image, continue to complete the right rear skirt. The way to open the left and right skirts. Keep the holes at the top and bottom. The 4 holes in the middle are used as inserts or fasteners. According to the size of the aperture, the left and right sides are used as cutting lines and cut vertically. Left side skirt after opening. Continue to finish the right skirt in a mirrored fashion. The finished skirt assembly. This is the version after disassembly. Compare it. There must be no damage when disassembling the parts. Fold and shape the position with pressure line for later use. Pay attention to distinguish the front and back, as well as the front, back, left and right directions. The front cover needs to be cut in several places. Inside hole location of the left leaf. The diameter of the hole is taken as the front end. Cut the line as the end to widen the width of the end. Continue to cut the right hole position according to the mirror image method. Fold and shape for later use. Finish front hatch. This is the version after disassembly. Compare it. There must be no damage when disassembling the parts. Fold and shape the position with pressure line for later use. Pay attention to distinguish between the front and back, as well as up, down, left and right directions. Flip from front to back. There are four tangents inside the version, which are used as slots. There are two blades on the top to be used as inserts. Expand the tangent line to form a slot for the plug-in to pass through. Fold the top to pressure lines from the front to the back. The bottom of the plug-in parallel to the tangent of the slot. Fold the two press lines and pass the insert through the first slot. Through the second slot. Push the bottom of the insert in a parallel to the tangent. Fold the left and right leaves and use them as hinges. Finish tailboard. This is the shape of the disassembled part. Compare it. There must be no damage when dismantling. Left hinge fixed patch. Fix the patch on the right hinge, and remove the patches on the left and right sides for standby. Remove excess material from inside the rear window frame. Keep spare left and right fixed patches. Connect several versions and components of the body. One body version to fixing inserts. Includes front windshield assembly. Body version shape, the position with pressure line is folded and shaped for standby. Pay attention to distinguish the front and back orientation of the version. The front end of the roof is the tangent lines, which are used as slots. Add a pressing line on the original to tangent lines. Front windscreen assembly. The two blades on the top of the windshield are used as inserts, and there is a tangent in each blade as a slot. The insert at the top of the windscreen goes through the slot at the front of the roof. Foldable slot for easy plug-in assembly. Body version front. Pay attention to the orientation of the assembly of the windscreen assembly. The boundary line between the windshield and the roof is parallel to each other. Turn the body assembly upside down. Recover the slot at the front of the roof. Windshield insert that will pass through the slot, reverse kickback. Tangent in the windscreen insert as a slot. Install the remaining two plugins. The tangent line of the windshield leaf is used as a slot to pass through the plug-in and is used as a fixing part. Restore the previous slot position of the windscreen insert. Complete the connected body components. This is the shape of the disassembled part. Compare it. The fender is a mirror image, which is the distribution direction of the front, rear, left and right, both of which are positive. The position of the pressure line should be folded and shaped for use, except for the folded version. Avoid folding too many times, easy to crack. The fender needs to be cut in several ways. Finish cutting the left rear fender first. A leaf with holes around the wheel arch. Pay attention to the cutting direction. According to the diameter of the hole, the left and right sides are cut vertically. Symmetrical mirror image. Left front fender. A leaf with holes around the wheel arch. Pay attention to the cutting direction. According to the diameter of the hole, the left and right sides are cut vertically. The blade at the front end of the wheel arch is close to the hole position of the pressing line. Pay attention to the cutting direction. According to the diameter of the hole, the left and right sides are cut. Tails. Remove one excess material. Press the line at the top of the folding one with the hole. Fold front to back. The width of the bottom of the version is 2 to 3 mm, and the width is cut to the top corner. Determine the cutting position and locate the corner. Vertically. This is how the left front fender is cut after completion. Continue to complete the right wing and mirror image. This is the shape of the disassembled part. Compare it. Rear bucket lining. The position with pressure line should be folded and shaped for later use. Pay attention to distinguish between front and back, left and right, front and back. Parts disassembled and assembled. Compare it.